Welcome to Video Village, where imagination meets conversation. Keep the phones on and join the discussion. Yes, that means you at work, so unlock your mind and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to episode 23 of Video Village. I'm your host Connor, and today I am joined with my great co-host Wayne.
Hello, everybody.
Our producer Dave.
Hello.
And my beautiful wife Robyn.
Hi.
Yeah, so we, if you can guess it, if you're a fan of the show, if you've seen a few of these episodes, you know we only get guests on to do our movie draft episodes. So this week we are going to be doing a Halloween themed movie draft episode. If you haven't seen it, check out other videos before, but long story short, we are going to be recreating new movies, taking bits and pieces from other movies, kind of Frankensteining this up a bit. And whoever comes up with the best movie at the end will win this week's draft episode.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And we will always let our guests go first. So, Robyn, I'm going to spin the wheel. Now, for those of you watching on YouTube, I'm not going to show the wheel because it kind of spoils what films are possibly going to be coming up. So we will just kind of announce it as the wheel goes. So the wheel is currently spinning. It is spinning. And the first movie of our Halloween draft episode is The Conjuring.
Oof.
Oh, great one.
Yeah. So, Robyn, do you have... What do you want to go with, basically, for the Conjuring?
Okay, well, I'm gonna go for my villain as Bathsheba.
Very nice.
First villain out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, yeah, that goes to Wayne, so...
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take one of the Warrens. I guess I'll take Ed Warren, if I can put him in as a wild card slot.
I mean, yeah, why not?
That's what I'm gonna do.
A1. And Dave.
Oh, God, I don't know. Okay, I might take Officer Brad Hamilton as a wildcard. Does that work?
The ghost fighting cop.
The ghost fighting cop, yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. A gun might, in a random scenario, work. Not normally, but yeah.
Yeah, fair. That leaves just me, so... And you know what? I think I might take Sadie for my sidekick, because, you know, that kind of trope that dogs kind of sense kind of evil things and whatnot. Like, that'd be a handy kind of thing to have around, I believe. So
that's exactly what Sadie was in that movie.
Yeah.
Like, she wouldn't go into the house, right?
Yeah. She was very wise mutt. No, she was a border collie, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, perfect. A1. Let us spin the wheel yet again, see what comes up. Did anybody have number 2 for their plot line?
I did.
You did.
Oh, this is... yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to be my one.
You ready to hear what your plot line is?
Go on.
You have the plot line from Alien.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, I don't mind that one.
Do you want to tell our listeners and watchers what that plot line exactly entails?
So the plot line from my movie is going to be to survive in a spaceship after bringing on board a deadly alien species that plants eggs inside human hosts.
I've always hated the xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Creepy sons.
But no, that makes for a good premise, though, doesn't it?
Oh, excellent premise. 100%. Absolutely. Cool. So with Wayne done, that goes to Dave.
Right.
Who do you want from Aliens?
Okay, well, I'm going to take Ripley as my hero then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Solid.
Good choice.
definitely doing that.
Well, that goes to me, and I think I might go the xenomorph.
Thought you were going to take the cat as like a friend for
Yeah,
your
the big
Sadie.
Cat,
yeah.
if anything, Sadie would be the big fun. Wait, is the xenomorph mother in the first one, or is it just the second one that was in?
The second one, yeah, the queen. Yeah,
Second one, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, fair. No, still badass alien. Leaks blood. Can't go wrong. Leaks acid blood.
And that's your big fun, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's got a little talking mouth that comes out and tells jokes, like, you know. No, but it's going in my villain slot.
Womp womp.
Yeah. So, Robyn, who do you want as from Alien, basically?
I am going to take Ash as my mentor.
Not a bad ship.
I did not see that coming. I was like, you're going to say goon or villain here. I was like, goon be great one. And you're going mentor. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm going mentor. Well, look at it depends on whatever plotline I get, but he is honestly the best part of the first movie. But when his head falls off, I laugh so hard every
His
time.
head falls off.
And you're like, that's the advice I want from that guy, right?
Yeah,
No, not to lose your head.
if he is he is like ex machina. Like, he literally has all these people convinced he's a human, and he is not. So I want to learn from that guy.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, can't go wrong. Okay, so that is everybody taking bits and pieces from Alien. So let's remove it from the list and spin again. I don't think anybody had number 3, so Wayne, you get first pick from 28 Days Later.
From 28 Days Later. Okay. So what do I want from 28 Days Later? What have I got?
That Oscar winner, Cillian Murphy.
I do. But I'm looking at the plotline I've just got from Alien, and I'm thinking I want the infected people
I was
from 28 Days Later as my villains.
Yeah, I was gonna take them as my goons.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm going with.
That's fair. That's a good shout. So Dave, who are you taking from 28 Days Later?
I'm going to take Major Henry West. He's a bad person. I'm going to take him as a goon.
Bad dude. Yeah.
He's a bad mama jamma.
Yeah, he's a bad dude. Brilliant Doctor Who, though.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have a screwdriver. Okay, so that then goes Robyn, who are you taking from 28 Days Later?
I'm going to take Frank as my sidekick.
It's a good pick.
Okay, yeah.
Good old Brendan Gleeson, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I might take Selena as my wild card.
Yeah, not a bad show.
Yeah,
definitely works,
that's a
yeah.
really good show, actually, yeah.
Just because, she'll be on my side, hopefully, but...
Hopefully.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, it's an xenomorph and she got a sword, so fingers crossed. So that's everybody for 28 Days Later, yeah? Perfect. That is now off the list, and we spin again for number 4? Yeah, choice number 4.
Fourth one, yeah.
And the winner of this wheel spin is It. The remake back in 2015, 16?
17.
17. Oh, I should have just kept going and I would have got it.
Yeah, you would have got it.
Yeah, no, so that would go to, I believe, myself. Okay, from it, who could be really mean and just take Pennywise as a goon.
Ooh,
Or is it big fun?
not really a goon, is he? Yeah.
No, he's not. I will, however. Wait, which kid was the funny one? I'm definitely
Richie, I
not
would
taking
say.
Richie.
Georgie. Yeah, I was thinking Richie. Yeah, I'm gonna take Richie as my big fun. Because we know even though when times get very stressful, he's cracking out them jokes.
Yeah.
And Richie from it. Cool. That goes to Robyn.
Okay. So hear me out. I'm gonna take Pennywise as my goon, considering Bathsheba is my villain.
Okay, is Pennywise a goon though?
He's not really.
Look, he haunts little kids.
Yeah.
That's not goon behavior.
Yeah, but he's not doing it for someone
mean-
else. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes sense if Bathsheba is like, "Hey, Pennywise, I got some kids I want you to torment while I torment these other kids."
then they're just partners rather than that's just two villains working together.
That's true. Yeah, but that's my choice. I'm going to take it because that's a scary team up, if you ask me.
I mean, I don't see it, especially when you're taking it away from someone else who might want that legitimate choice. It just feels like there's.
What's wrong, Wayne? What's wrong, Wayne? You going next or something? Is it?
No, my villain slot is Phil too, so I wouldn't take him. But I'm just saying, Dave has I think a villain slot open there that he might be just patiently waiting that you change your mind there.
I thought that was the aim of the game, though, isn't it?
But you got to stick by the rules. You know, if you only had a hero slot, you couldn't put him in there, and he's definitely not a goon either. That's what I would say. But the other guys can jump in. Majority rules, I suppose.
Well, I'm not going to pick him, so I don't mind letting it slide.
All right, cool. Okay, what do you guys think?
Well, then, yeah, if he's free to go, then you can take him.
Yeah. I would agree with Wayne, but since no one wants him, like, it'd be a waste not to have him in the lineup, so yeah.
Fair. Okay. So I can take him?
You got lucky this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Wayne's gonna be on you. Oh my god.
What did I ever do?
You took a villain for your goon, like that's like aren't you listening?
I'm still not over when you took Jack Sparrow, Robyn. So like, I'm still back there.
Oh no, that was a long time ago.
Oh, wow.
I know.
My gosh.
So that goes to Wayne.
I want to take Pennywise. No, I'm joking.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
But what I will do is I'm just going to take a sidekick, and I'm going to take one of the kids. I'll take Eddie with his little cast on his arm.
Yeah. Fair. And Dave.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take Bill as the sidekick, I suppose. My original plan was the one Connor you went with, because I was like, I was beginning to think, I was like, a big fun character is going to be hard to fill. These are all horror movies, you know, they're not exactly hilarious.
Gotta use your smarts.
You got to use your imagination a bit.
Imagination.
With Pennywise for the big fun. Get the clown in there.
I mean, he cracks a few jokes. They're a bit morbid, but yeah. So this is moving on to film number 5, and I don't think anybody had the plot line, so we are spinning the wheel. And the next movie up is Sleepy Hollows.
Sleepy Hollow.
So
Nice.
I went first there. Has anybody not gone first yet? Dave? Dave hasn't.
No, I have, I think.
Okay, then Robyn.
Okay. I'm gonna take Ichabod Crane as my hero.
Nice.
Yeah, solid pick. Wayne.
I'm gonna take the Headless Horseman as my goon.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a
Wish
good
I'd
one.
thought of that. Dave.
Okay, I'm a bit stuck here now.
I know. I'm just trying to think of who was in it, and I'm just like, there's kind of slim pickings.
Yeah. But even to go with what I have left to fill, it's kind of tough as well. The kid, was he funny? Can't remember.
Young Massbath.
He definitely slags off Ichabod Crane a few times. You know, like
He does.
playfully tells him what he's doing wrong and stuff.
Yeah. Why not? Let's go with him.
Okay. So that leaves me, and I think I'll try take a mentor role, but I'm trying to think who was a good mentor in that film.
Good mentor.
Yeah.
Nobody really.
Yeah, no one really.
Well, all I have is hero and.
I mean, you could
Hero and
pick.
goon.
Yeah. I mean, Ichabod's mother doesn't appear a lot in the movie, but he does talk about her a lot, and he like a lot of what he believes comes from her. But we see her mainly in kind of flashbacks and stuff. If you want to take her, Lady Crane.
Yeah. I mean, she did give him that spinny thing that he landed.
Yeah.
Katrina Van Tassel with.
So I would say that she is his mentor more than anyone else.
Yeah. Like
You can't go wrong with motherly advice.
Like he more or less goes up against everyone by himself in that movie. As from what I can remember, he doesn't get. Everybody's a bit wary of him.
Yeah, just the young Masbat, the little kid, kind of tags along with him.
Yeah. And Katrina when it counts the most, to be fair.
Yeah.
Right, Katrina as my goon. No, I'll take Lady Crane as my mentor. She might know a trick or two to get me through this stuff. All right, so Sleepy Hollow is being removed, and we're moving on to our 6th movie, and I believe this is going to be Robyn's plotline.
Ooh.
Yep.
Mm.
So, Robyn,
Diddle-diddle.
your plotline is from Carrie. And Wayne, go ahead and tell her what you want.
So your plotline, Robyn, is going to be to discover telekinetic abilities while being outcasted by your peers and tormented by your religious family.
Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
Can relate.
Jeez.
What? First of all, where are these telekinetic powers? And second, your family is no way near religious.
I love how that's the first thing you were concerned. It was like, where are these powers? How have you not told me about this?
I'm a big power guy. Like,
Yeah.
if you freaking...
Not the traumatic life or anything, but like you gotta tell me about these powers. Like,
I know our life is good now, so I'm not worried about the past. Like,
I want these powers.
yeah, like that. Like the amount of heavy stuff around the house that needs lifting. Like,
I mean,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, so that falls on Wayne. Who are you picking from Carrie?
From Carrie. Okay. I will. You know, I'm just going to take. We're limited slots here at the moment, so I'm going to fill in my mentor slot with the teacher, Miss Desjardins.
Good show.
God damn
it. And Dave, go ahead and tell us who you're taking from Carrie.
I had 2 slots left, and that was the one I was going for.
As
Okay. Yeah, there's no other mentors in this movie, I think. They're all a bit crap, aren't they? As in, like, people. They're bad people, from what I can remember.
Yeah, well, some of the kids are good. Like Sue, is good. She, moves away from the bullies and tries to help Carrie. And Tommy Ross as well, I suppose.
Yeah, they don't fit a mentor.
Oh, mentor? No, not really.
No. Okay, I'm going to pick Carrie White as my villain, so.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Son of a gun! I was going to take her as my hero.
Battle of good and evil has won.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Billy Nolan as a goon.
Yeah, solid.
Or should I say Bully Nolan? Okay, cool. That is everybody picked for Carrie. We are going to remove from the list, and we are down to 2 more choices. So, whatever this spin is, Dave, this is going to be your plotline.
Yay. Yay.
Oh
no.
You have the plotline from the classic Exorcist.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. Right.
So,
that actually works.
Dave, the plotline of your movie is going to be to perform the exorcism of a highly evil spirit to save an innocent soul from demonic possession.
Okay. I think I can make this work.
Okay, so that goes to me. I only have a hero spot to fill in. I get my plotline next. And it was Father Karras that was the main priest in this, wasn't it?
There's 2, like he probably has the most screen time,
Just 2.
but then it would have been Father Merrin who came in at the end, the iconic shot, and the 2 of them then finally outcasted or exorcised the demon.
Okay, so do I want the one with more screen time or the one with more knowledge? Fighting a bloody xenomorph. Can you exercise xenomorphs?
Only one way to find out.
Maybe on a treadmill.
I mean, maybe before they hatch.
What are you trying to fill? Hero, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
my last spot. Because somebody took Kerry. But anyway, Carrie.
Because somebody took the teacher. Just shift the blame all the way around here.
And it's some
And I'll do it
back on
again.
Dave. Yeah, I'm gonna take experience over beauty and go Father Merrin for my hero. Yeah. So that goes to Robyn.
And I am going to take Father Karras as my wildcard.
That works. Actually works quite well, doesn't it? Because he was flip-floppy on the old faith there.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Just a pure Father Dougal vibes. Like, sure, Ted, does God even exist? Yes, he does, Dougal. We're priests.
So what do we really know about God? Yeah.
So that's kind of leaving me with the last pick from The Exorcist, and I'm really backed into a corner here. So I'm going to do it, and I'm taking Regan as possessed by the demon Pizazu as my big fun.
Yeah.
Right.
But a sucking lollipops in hell.
As horrific as she was in that movie, there were some jokes and there were some laughs.
Sure, didn't the poor girl break her bloody spine during filming of that?
Yeah, some horror happened
Yeah.
there. Like,
Yeah.
I think that was the lead actress, wasn't it?
Curse movie.
She was thrown back and landed on a table or something.
the actress of the little girl.
Yeah, a mechanism to make her float up off the thing, but they were kind of shooting her up and down too hard. And one of the scream that actually made it into the movie is actually her scream of pain in real life.
Her back-breaking scream, yeah.
Happy Halloween. Okay, so that goes on to our last pick, and this is going to be my plot line. So Wayne, go ahead and tell me what I've won with The Thing as my plot line. I think it could work with an xenomorph.
Yeah, I think you might like this one. So the plotline in your movie is going to be to stay alive after uncovering a parasitic alien buried deep in ice while on a scientific expedition.
Excellent. And is there anything to be said for another mass?
You going over 4?
Stop. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so that goes to, I believe, Dave. Who are you picking?
Ugh. I'm going to pick Dr. Cooper as my mentor.
Okay. Solid pick. You could work.
Okay.
Robyn.
I am going to take Palmer as my big fun.
Okay, yeah. And finally, Wayne. Who are you picking from?
So I've got a hero slot remaining, so give me Macready, Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong, especially with that hairdo. Like it just screams.
Yeah.
Hero. I mean, 90s hero, but hero nonetheless.
80s.
No, it's like Jon Snow. Like
80s. Yeah, you're correct. Sorry.
80s, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So, if you are unfamiliar with this game, we are going to be taking a few minutes and we are going to be going through our lists and making completely new films with the characters and plot lines that we've been given. So, bear with us and we'll be back in a moment. All right, so everybody good to go?
Ugh,
that's one way of putting it.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, we're not gonna allot any more time. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, well, better luck next time. But anybody want to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna get it out of the way. So yeah, here's my own. I don't have any title or anything. So here we go. Helicopter pilot Macready has upgraded to spacecraft. The ship he is flying is captained by Ed Warren, a paranormal investigator who has heard of alien activity on a foreign planet. Along with Macready, Ed's crew includes his son Eddie, Eddie's friend Regan, and their teacher Miss Desjardins. On the foreign planet and close to ending their research after finding little to no new information, the crew comes face to face with a sword-wielding headless horseman. He chases them back to the ship, but they all get back in safely. Only after the door is shut, Regan sees that she has been touched. She begins to act against her will, hitting others and spitting at them. Macready ties her down even though Eddie cries for him to stop. As they finally have Regan secured, Ed notices that the ship door has been vandalized. He knows someone else is on board. He sends Macready to search. Macready finds the Headless Horseman heading up an army of infected people. They fill the ship brim to brim. They begin to chase Macready. After the infected kill Ed Warren and Miss Jardin, Macready decides to lead the infected to Regan, who is now a fully possessed monster, and he locks them all in the same room as they slowly destroy each other. The end.
That's so dark.
Very good.
It's Alien, man.
Well, that,
So dark. Really
yeah,
good.
at least Ripley survived in the end.
Yeah, and so did Macready.
There, yeah, good. Yeah, cool. So, Robyn, do you want to go?
Yeah, sure. Okay, so mine is called The Hollowing. In a small town cut off from the rest of the world, with only rumours of strange happenings, disappearances, and ghostly visions, there is one man named Ichabod Crane who must learn to control his telekinetic abilities in order to defeat the evil Bathsheba. Bathsheba is a century-old witch, and her minion Pennywise, a demon, seeking control over the town's teens and children. The locals, however, do not believe in such crazy stories as the ones told to them by Ichabod, and they torment him to the point of madness. However, Ichabod meets a charming Englishman that, like himself, seeks survival. His name is Frank, and they trust each other's instincts, and Frank helps him with these horrors in this town. After hitting a dead end and trying to fight off Bathsheba and Pennywise, they are forced to involve Father Karras for his knowledge of the supernatural, but also an old ally in Ash. The android with a cold deficiency offers them practical advice. Palmer is infected by an alien parasite. He serves as the silly, fun-loving and humorous ally, but over time his jokey demeanour becomes even more unnerving. In a climatic showdown, Ichabod, Frank, Palmer, Father Karras and Ash must confront the evil that is Bathsheba and Pennywise and save all the teens and children from this nightmare. It is a ritualistic and brutal battle of faith that ultimately Ichabod wins. The good must face their evils and defeat them.
Very nice.
Yeah. Solid. Dave, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
Was I meant to come up with an ending? I just kind of set it up, you know?
I mean, I haven't before and I haven't won. So yeah, go ahead. Absolutely. Finish. You've won enough.
Okay, do you want to go or will I go?
I don't mind. I can go if you want me to.
There's one ego. All
Alright, fine.
After you, sir.
I'll go to get it
Yeah.
out.
All right, we'll go at the same time. 3.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ripley arrives home from her space travels and joins a convent. She is visited by a young boy by the name of Bill, who has lost a friend to a supernatural being. A young woman by the name of Carrie has lost control of her telekinetic powers and has turned her back on the church because of her mother, allowing her to become possessed. Bill's friend, young Maspeth, arrives from Sleepy Hollow to help, and they seek out Dr. Cooper, who could be of help in performing an exorcism by researching the creature. They make their way to the mansion where Major Henry West stands guard inside. Ripley arrives under the street lamp in her habit and shouts to the Major, "Get away from her, you..." blank.
Yeah.
I'm going to be censored. That's it. That's what we got. That was hard.
Yeah, that's great.
These are hard. Like,
I love that. So funny. Oh, man.
Okay.
Ripley joined a convent.
I don't know how else to make it work.
It works. It's perfect. Love it.
I kind of took some leaps in mine in terms of the priesthood joining some scientific explorations. So mine's simply called, it's like going off the thing. I've just called it the xenomorph. It's a mouthful. I'm not happy with it. But I move on. So Father Merrin, a seasoned exorcist, joins a remote scientific expedition in the Arctic, where they have uncovered a horrifying discovery: a parasitic alien, the deadly xenomorph, frozen beneath the ice for millennia. When the creature wakens, it begins hunting the team, spreading terror through the frigid wasteland. At Merrin's side is Sadie, a brave and loyal dog whose sharp instincts alerting the group to danger as the xenomorph stalks them. They are also joined by Lady Crane, a scholar of ancient lore whose knowledge of forgotten arcane rituals might be the key to stopping this alien threat. The wildcard Selena, a hardened survivor from a post-apocalyptic world whose fierce combat skills and no-nonsense attitude make her essential in the fight for survival. However, they face an unexpected, dangerous twist. Billy Nolan. An unhinged and reckless member of the team becomes obsessed with the alien, seeing the xenomorphs as a symbol of power and destruction. Billy begins sabotaging their efforts, trying to aid the creature in hopes of controlling or aligning himself with it, believing it to be the ultimate life form. Meanwhile, Richie, a sarcastic and sharp-tongued teenager, brings a touch of humor to the grim situation, cracking jokes even in the midst of terror. His lightheartedness provides some relief, though his timing is often less than ideal. As the xenomorph picks them off one by one and Billy betrayals grow increasingly dangerous, Father Merrin and his team must not only survive the relentless alien, but also stop Billy before his twisted alliance with the creature dooms them all. With Sadie's loyalty, Selena's combat skills, and Lady Crane's ancient knowledge, they must confront both human treachery and the ultimate predator to escape the icy wastelands alive.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
The end.
I like that one. I like that one.
Yeah. All right. So, I don't know. I hate to say it, but I kind of like Dave's.
I do too. Yeah.
Dave's is funny. It
Ripley
is
in a
funny.
Convent just takes it from me.
It's a
Like.
good one. Yeah. Yeah. Although I like Connor's too, so but like Dave gets what? 2 votes?
Yeah, I like
Okay.
Connor's one too, but I would
Who's left to vote?
pick Dave's one. I just think it just all the pieces fit so well. It's just funny, like.
Yeah. And it's open ended too, so it's like
Mhm.
to your own like conclusion. It's like whatever you want to make of it
Yeah.
in your own head.
And it's a very you managed to make it a very religious thing. Do you know, I know it's the Exorcist story, but then you brought in the Carrie mother being religious, like that's why she's going against it. Do you know, and it made sense while being hilarious at the same time.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I just gotta bring in that link to the mother because she was a fanatic, wasn't she?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's decided then. Dave has won episode 23 of this horror draft. Dave is further banned from playing the draft with us anymore until we've.
Nah, you're just the Messi of the drafts, like Joe. There has to be someone,
Yeah.
right? The goat.
No. Wayne has to win one at some point, though. Like,
But when I do, it's going to be special. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to happen eventually. Not worried.
I feel like you're definitely gonna win the Christmas movie one.
Yeah.
Buddy the Elf in playing Kevin's role in Home Alone.
Oh, I'd watch that.
So, before we tie up this episode, anybody got some film or TV show recommendations? We'll let our winner go first.
Okay. I have 2. Let's see if I narrow it down. It's a TV show because I don't think I've recommended a TV show yet.
I don't believe you have.
No, but it's one of the best horror TV shows made, and it's absolutely gripping. It's The Haunting of Hill House. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
Yeah.
And even if you're not into
Oh.
horror, it's just a brilliant story. It's well written. The dialogue is great. Everything just flows together. There's a great mystery around it as well. So it's not just straightforward horror. It's just, it keeps you guessing and slowly unfolds. It's very, very good. On Netflix, I believe, if you're looking for it.
Yeah, it's a Netflix original. Yeah, I'm gonna jump in there with my recommendation. So, I'm going to recommend a movie. It is kind of a horror, but not. It's a light horror. It's an animated film called Monster House. Come out in 2006 when three young teenagers tried to convince those around them that the house nearby is haunted. Their warnings kind of fall on deaf ears, and they must now go to do their best to protect the young children from going there on Halloween. So they don't want little kids walking up to this house and then being haunted or eaten by the haunted house. Yeah, I just love that movie. I still think it's so funny.
It's such a throwback,
To this
Connor. I
day,
haven't thought of that movie in years.
Oh, it's
Yeah, I was googling
Classic.
there, and I was like, "What is a good Halloween movie?" Oh, this one, yes,
Yeah.
Monster House. I haven't seen that in months. Yeah,
Brilliant.
But no, check it out if you haven't seen it already, and the humor in it's actually quite good. It's it's quite a good one. Yeah. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'll jump in there. Yeah, I'm going to recommend technically a trilogy, but the newest movie of the trilogy came out this summer. Maxine is the movie, and it's the X trilogy. So the first movie was called X, the second was called Pearl, and the newest one is Maxine. It's a trilogy of sorts. The Maxine of the new movie is in the first movie, but not in the second one, because it goes through different timelines. But it's a brilliant trilogy. Covers horror in all its elements. The first one is like a teen slasher film that you'd be familiar with from the 80s, 90s. The second one is about an isolated farm girl, and the newest one is like an LA crime in the 80s, and like, you know, the crime city kind of thing, this serial killer on the loose type of movie. So it's a really good trilogy, and it
Nice.
covers loads of aspects of horror, and they're just really, really, really stylistic visuals, and really cool watch. So I'd recommend those.
And our guest Robyn, what are you shouting out for us this week?
So I'm gonna go for kind of a classic horror movie. It's called The Blair Witch Project. It was made in 1999, so it top notch. It was directed by Daniel Myrick, who just has this wonderful way of making something scary, but also documentary to make people believe it was real. Even though it's totally just faux, everything is just fake in it. But it's about a bunch of teenagers who are trying to become documentarians, and they get let out into the woods, and really weird things start to happen to them, and it turns out that they're hunting for what turns out to be pure evil, that is in fact very real considering the documentary style of it, and it's very good to watch. I shook the first time I watched it, and I love horror movies, and I was shaking with pure just excitement to see what would happen at the end.
Nice. Very good show. A classic. Yeah. Cool. So with that would be a good place to start wrapping up on episode 23 of Video Village. So again, congratulations, Dave. Well done. We'll get you a cookie for your win. But yeah, if you want, you can subscribe. Recommend who you thought gave the best film down in the comments. Like, you know, just throw us a mention there if you want to. Me. But yeah, if you want to follow us on our other platforms, you can find us in the links below in the description. But that would be a wrap on episode 23. So thanks for watching, and happy Halloween.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.